Hello, minasan, konnichiwa, and welcome. This is the final wrap-up video for 2023. We've just come to the end. I'm looking over at my calendar of the November Basho, and we have quite a few movements on the Banzuke to discuss. Some sumo-related news. I will be showing off later in the video the brand new official calendar, which is pretty kick-ass. Has this very nice all of 2024 kind of thing in the beginning, which is interesting when they include that. Lots of great pictures, but as you can see, English next to every name. I think they're starting to understand that there is a wider audience out there, that even like Makuuchi there is translated, etc. So, and the calendar, yeah. So next to the kanji for Monday, it has Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. All the holidays denoted are in Japanese, of course. But you get, like, in the third month is a sumo month, so you get the days of the basho noted there, etc. So a really nice prize for someone, perhaps, in the contest. We'll see if one of the first place winners wants that. And if not, I'll save it for January and mail it out in January. Also in January, I take down my old calendar, and every year I give it away, just for free. I'll mail it to you wherever you are. If you want it, you want to cut out pictures of the Rikshi, or put up some of the bits on your wall. It does come with 12 nice photos, of course, one for each month. Okay, so sumo stuff to talk about. I'll show you my prize haul, as it were, from when I went to Fukuoka on day 8 and spent a bunch of your tips buying prizes to give away to other sumo fans who win the contest and join the channel. We had our 100th person join. His name is Roy. So congrats to Roy. I sent him an email already telling him that he is going to get a free little gift, maybe in time for Christmas. I'll see if I can get it out in the mail next week, of some sumo swag that you'll see in a minute. I'll try to pick some good items for him. Plus, I always do a random drawing of 2 sumo channel members. So I will do that today. I probably should have done that before I made this video, right? And told you their names. But anyway, if you're a sumo channel member, keep an eye out on the YouTube notifications, and I will notify the people, and hopefully I can DM them on YouTube, or somehow get in touch with them. But I will be sending out one of the little perks of channel membership on the YouTube channel. Okay, so let's dive in to what happened in November and talk a little bit about the basho that was. Let's start with Fred Ping's awesome chart, as we often do. So, here we go. So Terunofuji, what's going on with Terunofuji? Well, he has obviously sat out 5, or withdrawn from, or sat out from 5 of the 6 basho in 2023, which is very disappointing, right? In a minute, well, here, let me just jump over real quick since we're talking about him. Let's go to, I have to hit share. Where is it? Here it is. Okay. So let's look at Terunofuji on the main sumo website, sumo.or.jp. There he is. And as you can see, January, nothing. March, nothing. Shows up in May and goes 14-1, wins the title. And everybody's like, oh, cool. Shows up in July, fights 3 days, loses, after day 1, loses twice, and then pulls out on day 4, and hasn't been seen again on the dohyo since then. At least the Hon Basho, the official Basho, didn't come in September, didn't come in November. So when you look at a year, and that's a year of sumo right there on screen, you don't want to see that for your Yokozuna. So the YDC, the Yokozuna Deliberation Council, they have a meeting after the the end of every basho, and they just discuss people that might be inclined to become the next Yokozuna, the performance of the Yokozuna. So they commented a little bit on Kirishima, and of course, as long as he has a really good tournament in January and wins the title, he will be the next Yokozuna. That none of them seem to have an objection to that. If it was like an 11-4, they did make one little grumble that I saw on Twitter about the fact that he hasn't had to fight Terunofuji to win his championships. Because let's jump over to Kirishima real quick. So here's his year at a glance. It's a little harder because there's special prizes and things. So obviously he didn't have to fight Terunofuji here, didn't have to fight him here, but that didn't matter. He actually, obviously Terunofuji had pulled out. Here he went 11-4, and he did fight Terunofuji on day 14, but he lost. And then he didn't fight Terunofuji in March or January when he got the Ginosho, and then won the championship as a Sekewake, his second, his first of two championships that he won in 2023. So what a year for him, going from Komusubi up to Sekewake, winning the Yusho, getting another great tournament. So 11, 12, and 11 to get him up to Ozeki. Then, we were all a little worried. But then he sort of righted the ship in September, and of course came back very strong here to end the year with the championship at a 13-2, a very respectable 13-2 record. So I would think that he has a very strong possibility of winning in January and being promoted to Yokozuna. Now, I mean, he has to, everyone's going to be gunning for him, but is Takakeisho going to stop him? Is Hoshoru going to stop him? I'm not sure. Who did he lose to? He lost to Takayasu. Okay. I mean, Takayasu is a fantastic wrestler, can beat anybody on any given day. And he had that slip up. I mean, you got to call it a slip up against Gonoyama, a young up and comer. Not that Gonoyama is not a good wrestler, but he shouldn't be beating a Yoko's, sorry, not yet, an Ozeki at this point. And then just straight wins all throughout the end of the tournament. So people are a little worried, when he was 4-2 here after day 6, but then just dominated for the rest of the Basho, and didn't have to fight Hoshoru because they gave him a Tommy Fuji on day 14, as they should have, because of the records. So that was kind of interesting. But he fought Hoshoru in September and beat him. He lost to him in July, but he wasn't having a great tournament then. So that's going to be a good rivalry. He lost to him on day 15 here back in May, which is interesting. And that was a disappointing finish to that tournament because it was 2 back-to-back losses to finish when he had 11 wins going into day 14 and couldn't get the 12th win, or he could have had 13. But anyway. So great year for him. Congratulations to him on the November Basho. Jumping over to my Twitter, excuse me. There's this great picture. Let's see if I can find it. I got to play this video for you. I hope it plays. This is a wild Kimarute. Somebody called it Leapfroggy Otoshi or something like that. I thought that was fun. So there's the whole Sumo Faller broke down the whole Yokozuna Deliberation Council meeting, 7 posts. So you can go check that out if you're interested. Terunofuji had a birthday recently. He's 32 now. That was back on November 30th. Today, as I'm filming this, it is Saturday, December 2nd. So that was just a couple days ago. Hakuho thanking everybody for their support in the previous year. See you next year. He's got some wrestlers that need to rebound. We've heard news that Enho is going to try his best. And somebody corrected me on how I say. I used to say Johnny Don, but I think it's Joni Don. Jo is like Ichino Jo, and then Ni in Japanese is pronounced ni, like your knee. So Joni Don. I'll try to have to start saying that correctly. Let's let's see. Here's the picture. Nice picture with all his sumo compatriots. But the more fun picture is and that's him holding the trophy, is on Sumo Soul's account, which is he deserves a follow here, and it's this picture here, with his family and his daughter. I mean, how cute is that? And his stablemates and his oyakata, etc. His wife, and this is probably the Okami-san from their Heya, the Oyakata's wife. I'm assuming this is Kiribayama's wife. Kiribayama, I shouldn't call him that anymore. Kirishima's wife. And this is their daughter. So very cute. Okay, so let's go back to Fred's chart. Just gonna stop that there for a moment. All right, look at who else actually did compete. Okay, so Taki Keisho, 9-6. A little disappointing, obviously. There were a lot of people hoping that he could follow up this 11-4 with another championship and thus become a Yokozuna himself. But it was not to be. Kirishima obviously doing really well. Hoshoru getting double-digit wins, which is good. But at Ozeki, it doesn't really matter anymore. It just matters that you win 2 Yusho in a row. And I mean, they need to be substantial Yusho. You shouldn't be winning at 11-4. But yeah, he hasn't put up, those kind of numbers since he won, obviously, back here in July when he went 12-3 as a Sekewake, secured his promotion to Ozeki, and won his Yusho of 2023. So he has 1, Kirishima has 2, Takeisho has 4. And that's the sad thing about Terunofuji here, is that he has 8 championships, and he's always said he wanted 10. And it's looking doubtful that he's going to get to that magic number for him. Kind of the signifier, 10 wins, 10 Yusho wins is signifier of a great Yokozuna, Dai Yokozuna. But I don't think he'll get there at this point. Kotonowaka having a good performance at 11-4. Wakamoto Haru. Other people have said this 6-9 is enough to get him demoted past Komusubi down into the Maegashira. And we'll look at the Tachiai article in just a minute. So that's disappointing for you Wakamoto Haru fans. He's got to sort of rebuild. Abi and Hokuto Fuji doing terrible at Komusubi. Both will get demoted. Asanoyama coming back and getting some wins just to kind of soften the landing as he goes down the Banzuke. But the 7 absences here, obviously what killed him. Ura will get promoted, and Takayasu will get promoted. So Takayasu and Ura will be your 2 new Komusubi. Your 2 Sekewake will be Daisho. Not new. Did I just say new Sekewake? I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. Your 2 Sekewake will be Daisho and Kotonowaka, who will obviously repeat. We'll have 3 Ozeki and hopefully 1 Yokozuna. So all indications are that Terunofuji is going to show up in January. So we just have to wait and see. A lot will depend on the regional tour that's going to take place in a chunk of December, where they're going to travel around to different spots. They're actually coming pretty close to where I live, in southwestern Honshu, but I don't think I'm going to be able to go. And the tickets aren't cheap. It's like a regular Hon Basho, but I don't think I'm going to go. I might. I'll have to see. I have no idea if they're sold out or anything like that. The thing is almost every time I go to sumo, like down in Fukuoka, I always go with my buddy Brian. I've gone with Jeff before from Buy Sumo Tickets. In Osaka recently, I went with my niece and her husband. In Tokyo, I meet up with people and I go. I almost never go by myself. I have done that a few times, and it's just not as much fun, guys. Because you sit there and you want to talk to somebody about the matches and this and that, and so I just don't know anybody in my town, unless I really cajoled one of my coworkers into going, who would want to go to sumo with me. So anyway, we'll see. So Ura and Takayasu go up. All the people not in green means they didn't get Kachikoshi, so they're going down. And you can see it's a big chunk above Maegashira 7. Did not get their Kachikoshi. Some it took, like Tobizaro at a 7 and 8. That's just probably a 1 rank demotion. Gonoyama going up, Midori Fuji going up. A couple more 7 and 8s in there. Endo going down a little bit more. And then you get a bunch of winning records, a lot more green down here. Tamawashi going up significantly. Hirado Umi will go up. Ryuden at 10 and 5 will go way up. 11 and 4 for Ichi Yamamoto, so he's going to shoot way up. Of the guys coming up from Juryo, Tomokaze will be safe. His 7 and 8 at Maegashira 14. He won't get demoted. Tohakuru, though, 5 and 10 at M15. He'll go back down to Juryo. Roga will join him. His 5 and 10 here at M16. Nishiki Fuji will be going down. And Kitsuno Waka, of course, 5 and 10 at M17 will be going back down to Juryo. So those 4 plus... Oh, Kotoeko. I remember the article mentioned the 5th person. So Kotoeko here with only 2 wins, 8 losses, and 5 absences. Basically a 2 and 13 at M10. He will get demoted down to Juryo for January as well. So those are the 5 guys going down. Kitsuno Waka, Nishiki Fuji, Roga, Tohakuru, and Kotoeko. All right, but if you go over to fredpink.com, you can see this chart for yourself, download it, play with it, have fun with it like I do. And obviously he'll update it in later in the month, I believe Christmas Day. Christmas Day, the 25th, is a Monday, and it's the final Monday of the month. And I believe that's the day the Banzuke comes out. So it's a great Christmas present for us sumo fans for the January tournament. So I will update. Maybe I'll make a little holiday video and we'll talk about the Banzuke or something. Or maybe even I'll do something special for the members, channel members, like a live chat or something. Problem is, Christmas isn't a big day here, and I'm not a Christian, so it's just a day. But I realize in the rest of the world, it is a big deal and it is a big day. So I'm just kind of sitting here like, oh, I'm hanging out. But other people are obviously running around doing family stuff and going to church and doing all kinds of other activities. But anyway, we'll see. I should be off on my holiday by then. So my last day of school is the 22nd. And then I am going to Guam. I talked about that. And the day I come back on Monday, the 8th, is a holiday in Japan. But on the 7th is that the first day of sumo? Let me think. No, the first day of sumo is 14 and it goes to the 28th. Okay, so let's look at that. Excuse me. So let's go over to the official sumo site. Yeah, 14 to 28. So the thing is, normally what that means is on Sunday the 7th, I would put up the welcome video, right? 1 week before the start of the tournament, open the contest. I'll either have to be late and maybe do it on the 8th, or be early and do it before I leave on the 3rd. I'll have to decide. But anyway, you'll see something. If all else fails, I'll put it up on the 8th or 9th, and you'll just have a few less days to, pick your team for the contest if that interests you and you want to join. But I'll definitely be around, by the time the sumo starts on the 14th, and we'll be all set to go. There are no national holidays during that time, so work will get in the way, of course, but I don't foresee anything else really hampering my ability to bring you January action. Okay. Where should we jump next? Let's go to channel. So I just thought I'd show you, behind the scenes a little bit. I don't know how many of you have your own YouTube channel or have ever had your own YouTube channel. This is what it looks like on my content page. And I just thought I'd show you, some of these numbers are great. 13,000 people clicked on the Kirishima versus Takekei match, which, just to see him kind of clinch. 120 comments, 98.7% likes, which is great. What you'll notice as we scroll down here, 7,000 views of the Kotono Waka Atami Fuji, which was obviously a pivotal match if Atami Fuji had won that day. These are all day 15 matches. What you'll notice is, you know, I don't turn on my monetization on any of these videos because it's not my content. But they still get struck like this one, but it doesn't count as a copyright strike against the channel, and they don't take the video down. They just say you can't monetize it, which is kind of strange because it's not monetized already. So maybe, and I think they get to, I don't know, you guys can click. If you as another person, not me, click on the Abi Asanoyama match, is there an ad? Because if there is, it's not from me. Just know that. There's never ads on my videos. They might get to put ads on there. Let's see. It says copyright, the owner allows content to be used, but you can't monetize your video. Yeah. I think they also get analytics. So I feel like it's the NSK reaching out and trying to see how certain matches do, how much people are interested. But it's like weird. Like, of all the matches on day 15, these are the ones they picked, you know, Sadanomi Tobizaru. And then day 15, a Juria one that I posted. So there's no consistency or rhyme or reason, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't bother the channel. It doesn't bother me. The real copyright strikes, you know, that I got from the NHK when I tried to put up that Tochinoshin interview is what matters, because that's what could take the channel down, right? So pretty good, you know, Kirishima, Atami Fuji, 8,000 views. You can see some of these, you know, I put them up, Gonoyama, Abi, Kotonowaka, you know, 1,000, 2,000 views, but, you know, that's fine. I realize my subscriber count is much bigger than that. So you guys can just kind of see, you know, how many people are actually clicking, you know, and then, you know, a big match like a Hoshoru Atami Fuji here on day 12, 10,000 views, 58 comments. Somebody down, look at this, 402 like votes and 1 dislike. I'm always curious, you know, is that because they just don't like me? Like, that guy talks too much, or they didn't like the fact that, you know, Atami Fuji won, or it's just funny. I get 100% sometimes, but I do get, you know, here's 129 to 1, 123 to 1, you know, it's like 1 down vote. It's just funny. So yeah, if we just look at the channel in general, we're doing well. 12,715 subscribers, and yeah, very, very happy. My memberships went up past 100. That was my goal for the end of the year, and I'm now at 104. So that's great. And the channel here, I might try to change some of the graphics, like this graphic up here, etc., for the new year. And as always, you know, you can come here. I tried to do a short. It got 1.8K. So I was thinking of doing some new ones, like profiles of wrestlers. I just need to figure out how I can film them, because you have to film them in this, I guess, for lack of a better word, portrait style, to qualify as a short. But that's kind of a new, interesting way to just get maybe at some random views, and people will find the channel that way. So we'll see what else I can maybe film that way. But the playlist is up, the videos are up, and then, you know, all the back stuff for this year, which was a big new year for the channel, of course, 365 videos. And that's membership. Oh, this is because I'm the owner. So here's some members only stuff. Oh, I think there's an about button. Anyway, oops, stop that. And it used to tell me how many millions of views I have, but anyway, well, we can find that somewhere else. Okay, so what else do we need to look at? So let's talk contest. Excuse me. Son of Hud, Methuselah, and JLC 59 are the top winners, 2 points ahead of the rest of the pack, 56 total points. They all had the same team: Kirishima, Kotonowaka, Takayasu, Atami Fuji, Ichiyamamoto. So they picked well, and they came out strong. And then a bunch of other people here. This person had the exact same lineup, but he picked Aisho instead of Kotonowaka, so that was a common one. This person had Gonoyama instead of Takayasu, etc., you know. But so the thing you can see up here is 3 people came in first, which is great, and I've already sent emails to them. Some of them might be watching this video, so congrats, just to see what the other prizes are. Because I said the main prize was going to be the Tegata from Kirishima, but how do I decide between 3 people who gets it? So we will try to figure that out. But kind of surprising and unusual, because it's usually not this big a group. I have 21 people in second place, guys. So from Andrew here all the way down to Tim here, all these people, congratulations, came in second place. Okay, so how do I do that? How do I do that? I can't send 21 gifts out. It would, it would cost way too much and take way too much time in the post office, etc. So I reached out to Robert at Big Sumo Fan, and he is going to offer you a discount code, 10% off, that he doesn't normally give this time of year, to any purchase you want to make at Big Sumo Fan. But I can't just say the code out loud, because then anyone could use it, right? So you need to email me. So I apologize, but if you came in second place, there's 21 of you. You have to be proactive and email me at jasonsumo2023@gmail.com. The link will be down in the description box. And just say, hey, I'm one of the second place winners. I'd like to get the code for the discount at Big Sumo Fan. If you're not interested, etc., you don't want to buy anything from Big Sumo Fan, that's fine. You don't have to email me. If you can't use the code for some reason, but you're still sort of interested in a prize, you can email me. Maybe I can do an Amazon gift card. But the thing through Robert is much easier. So hopefully that will be one thing I can do. But yeah, I just can't do 21 prizes, guys. And I think you understand that. So yeah, just email me and we'll work something out. But I'm really happy that Robert's offered to do that, and he has the calendar. So let me show you his really quick. Share. God, I always forget to hit share. Okay. So here's the Big Sumo Fan website. So right now it says sold out. But he says he's getting more in. But he knows it's a popular item, and if you're interested in it, you should probably hop on it, because if you wait until like January 1st or something, he definitely probably won't have any left. So if you're a second place winner after this video goes up, let me know. But lots of other fun stuff here. He's got all the towels that I'm going to show you that I bought. He's got the regular production Tegata, not the authentic. He's got the Banzukes. He's got the illustrated Banzukes, which are awesome. These little guys that are fun. The magnets that I have. Just tons of stuff. 169 products that you can choose if you want to give a gift to your sumo fan. Even if you're not a second prize winner, go by and grab something for the holidays. It's a lot of fun. So let's see what else. Oh, so the Tegata. So Jeff over at buysumotickets.com, who got me my tickets, thank you, Jeff, to Fukuoka. He doesn't give, I pay for them, but he is, of course, the person who always handles my tickets and always makes sure I get good tickets, and he looks out for me. I know he does. And we've obviously met each other up at the Basho and had a great time hanging out together. So he has got some wonderful Tegata to offer, and these are the authentic ones at a obviously higher price point. But so first of all, he's got a sale going on, which I believe he mentions on the top page. Oh, here it is, special bundle. So 28,600 yen, which I asked Siri how much it was, and it's about $194 currently America. So just so you kind of get a general idea of what that is. And what it is if you buy one Ozeki Tegata, you can also add one regular Tegata, and together they're cheaper than if you bought them separately. So if you want Kirishima or Hoshoru or a Terunofuji, and you want to add in a Hakuoho or an Abi, or I think he has Ura down here, you can get that second one at about half off, I think. So that's pretty cool, right? So that's a sale he's got going on. Just click on it, follow the instructions. Then if anybody that's a fan of my channel and goes over and wants to specifically buy the Kirishima Tegata in honor of him winning the tournament, he's decided to make this 1 week offer that anyone that wants to buy that gets 3,000 yen discount. So instead of it being almost 20,000 yen or 2 mon, it would be 16,800 yen. So you save 3,000 yen, which is about $23 right now. And that's, of course, before shipping. And the way you get that discount is the site isn't set up to handle coupon codes, but if you type Sumo Jason in the comments, when you buy it, they will refund you 3,000 yen of your purchase price. And so that might be enough. That might be kind of like almost free shipping. I have no idea what shipping is to certain parts of the world, but I would think that might be about shipping to like Canada, North America, Europe. But I could be wrong there, so don't quote me. Now, the 3 people that won the contest, you don't have to take Kirishima. You can if you want. I thought that's why he sent it to me, but he sent me that one as mine, and I'm going to keep it now because I think he's going to be the next Yokozuna. But you get to actually pick any of these. How many are up here? 12, 15 Tegata on the site. You can pick any one that you like. So if you want Kirishima, go for it. But if you want Hakuho, or does he still have Hakuho? Oh, Hakuho might be gone now. He has Terunofuji, though. He has Wakatakage. Tochinoshin, very popular. Ura, Hakuoho. Maybe that's what I saw, and I thought it was Hakuoho. If you want any of these guys, any of these, all the offer, the winner of the Basho, the winner that gets that top prize, however we decide it, you get to pick. And Jeff will mail it to you in that really secure mailing that I talked about in the welcome video to wherever you are. So yeah, really special offer from him. So thank you very much to Jeff and buysumotickets.com, the crew over there, for offering this great prize. And we will figure it out how to make it fair for everybody. Okay. Oh, you know what? Before I show you more prizes, let's do one more sumo chat. I totally forgot. I've been bouncing all over the place, guys, here. Let's go to Tachiai. And they put up there, looking ahead to the Hatsu Banzuke. Hatsu means first of the year, the January Basho. So they talk about, Wakamoto Haru will be a Maigashira in January. So they're saying that this 6 and 9 isn't good enough just to take him down to Komusubi. So that the Komusubi slots will go to Takayasu and Ura, as we discussed. And then here they talk about the Makuuchi Juryo exchanges. So Kitsunowaka, Kotoeko, Roga, Tohakuru, and Nishikifuji will all be demoted, and the people that were in Juryo that will be promoted up to the top division, Koto Shoho, Onosato, Bushozan, Shimazu Umi, and Aoyama will bounce back. He had a 7-7 on day 15, but he got the win, so he got an 8-7 at Juryo 1, so he'll be going back up. So those are your 5 guys going down and your 5 new guys coming up. Some of them have been there before, like Aoyama, Koto Shoho, but some of them will be making their debut. And then the Juryo Makushita exchanges, we have Hakuyozan, Oshomi, Takerufuji. I gotta learn how to say these, and Tochimusashi. They're all Makushita right now, and they got good records. Takerufuji and Oshomi will be making their debut in the Juryo, so it's their first time being a salaried Sekitori. And then Hakuyozan and Tochimusashi have both been in Juryo before, so they're returning. And the guys going down will be Hakuoho, who's, not competing and sitting out, so he'll be demoted. He might come back in January, but it'll be at a Makushita rank. Hitoshi, Azumaru, and Taka Kento. So those are the 4 guys right here that are going down from Juryo back into the 3rd tier division. And if we go over to here and we look at the Banzuke, so let's go to the Makushita division. Here is Isagahama Bay's Takeda Fuji, born in 1999, and doing really well. Look at that, 6-1, 6-1, 5-2, 6-1 at Makushita 1. So no doubt he's going up. And the thing is, you might say that name sounds really familiar. Well, of course, all the guys in Isagahama have a Fuji on their name. Terano Fuji, Midori Fuji, Atami Fuji, Takara Fuji, and Nishiki Fuji. But Takara Fuji is a longtime wrestler. Obviously, look at that. He's 12 years older than the younger guy. So his name is Takara Fuji, Takara Fuji. Okay. And the new guy coming up, which is going to at least give me problems, I don't know, is Takeru Fuji. So Takeru Fuji. So yeah, they're very similar, and being from the same stable doesn't help. And then the other man, let's look one more time. And Makushita is Oshomi. Where is he? Oh, here he is. From Naruto stable. So Kiseno Sato stable, not Kiseno Sato. Why did I say that? Koto Oshu stable. That's been under a little bit of fire lately. And 4-3 at M2 is enough to get him up. And the young guy, again, 2001, he was born, so he's 22, and making his debut in the Juryo division. So we'll keep an eye on him. And he is supposedly a powerhouse. So that's a name you might want to jot down somewhere, because he has just been ripping it up, supposedly. Let's see. I mean, 4s and 3s aren't great, but I guess when he wrestles, he looks very impressive. So there you go. Okay. Anything else out here we need to talk about? We talked about Tegato. We talked about Big Sumo Fan. Yeah, we showed that. Yep. Standings. Okay. I think we're good. Oops. No, gotta stop the share. Come on. Okay. Okay, so that's kind of what's going on in Sumo World. So the last part, if you want to stick around for a minute or two, is, and let me see if I can turn on this light, because it'll help light up the items. Okay. It's a little bright, but it'll help a little. Are the prizes. So the calendar, as I said, I buy 2, 1 to keep and 1 to give away. So a great picture of Terano Fuji. Just kind of go through some of the pages here. And then all the Ozeki. So just headshots mostly, but as opposed to kind of action shots, but there are some later. Then these are all the guys in their not Keisho Mawashi, that's not the right term. Just kimono that they have specially made that have interesting things on them. Then, of course, the higher ranked guys, Foshoru, Kirishima, Takekeisho, and the Yokozuna there. And that kick-ass kick-ass kimono. I love this. This is awesome. And then some of the next ranked guys. Yeah. I just thought it was funny. I was like, this has got to be the same guy, right? They can't just have him just a picture of his back, but yeah, it is. It's just showing off the back of it. And then we have some on the dohyo shots and the Juryo. This means Juryo. So some of the lower ranked guys. And what they don't have this year, which they've done in the past, which I respect that they want to honor the guys, but they don't have a picture of all the Yoji, all the judges and Yobidashi. And some years, the last, like after 12, you pull it up and it's just a picture of all those guys. And maybe they've had feedback like, nobody really looks at that. I mean, for your family, if you're one of those guys, maybe. But this year's has it. So whoever's going to get this year's, if you really want a picture of one of the judges or one of the Yobidashi, you can get that. And that's it. But yeah, I thought it was really nicely designed. And obviously it comes in a great envelope, so it's easy for me to mail and send that to anyone. So here is the Tegata I got from Jeff, and with the official stamps, and I am going to hold on to that. But yeah, really good thick cardboard packaging, etc. And yours will come equally uh, well taken care of, I'm sure. I I got these two little guys. I was really hoping I could get a big red guy, but these are like keychains. So those are potential prizes. And a lot of these will just have to be saved until January. Some of them will go to channel members as swag. I bought a ton of towels, guys, that have their face and stuff on them. And I'm not going to open them because they're all nice and sealed. But this is a Tommy Fuji. This is just going to take me. With the calendar, but I'm going to, send them separate to someone. Unless one of you three first place people want like a package because you're not getting the Tegata, I feel bad. I will certainly put together a package of goods for you. These clear files. So you put paper in here. They're for like, school and stuff. Kirishima, Hoshoru, Terunofuji, Takeisho. But down at the bottom, it has this year's calendar on it. So pretty cool. So that's why I get the calendars not at the Basho. I just pay a little bit more and get them through 7-Eleven of all places because I get these clear files. But I have my own, and these two will get given away as a prize. I got a big Hoshoru. He seems to be very popular on the channel. I got some fun Ura and Yokozuna, these fans on nice little like wooden handles. Then I got Tobizaru, and there you can see his face on that one. That's how they should package these, so you can see it. I got regular fans. And we were kind of holding these up a little bit, me and Brian. So, and then they, again, English, they're starting to put English on stuff. Kirishima. Look at those lips. Takekeisho. And of course, pink for Ura. So those can be had. Last big towel I got was Kotonowaka because he was doing so well. And again, like the Tobizaru, when you fold this out, it has his face on it. I do have some of the programs to give away, and this is the program that you get when you just show up. But like the one I had before, all kinds of like offers and stuff. So let's see if I can do this easily. And it has all the information about the basho and the arena. But if you unfold it, it's a huge, awesome poster of all the wrestlers that's easily way bigger than like a movie poster. And this one might be even different than the one I got in Osaka. So I might have to check. It might be updated with some different wrestlers. So that's pretty cool. So it folds out, but not too hard for me to mail. What else did I get? I got a Banzuke. I got this normal, well, not normal, bigger size yellow guy. Here's the keychain size. Here's this guy's size. So he's the main mascot. And then I have a really big one of him. And I want to get the red guy in that same big size, but I haven't been able to find it. Every now and then I see it on Yahoo. I got the program. Somebody usually wants the program. So it always features the winner of the previous Basho. So this is the November program with September winner Taka Keisho on it. And it says some stuff in English, Fukuoka Grand Sumo, and just, really nice. And for the first time, look at that. Maybe not the first time, but first time I've noticed it. English. So that's great. Much more collectible for non-Japanese speaking fans. So nice little keepsake. Pretty easy to mail. What else? I got one. I don't know if I can mail this. I'll probably just give this to one of my students when it's their birthday or something. But it's just a little 4-pack of Kit Kat with with sumo wrestlers on it. So that's kind of an interesting connection there. What else down here? Oh my gosh, so much stuff. Okay. Oh, I got one of the chibi towels. So cute. And this folds out like one of the big towels. So that's fun. I got one of these for me. I really like this artist, and one to give away. So this is a desktop calendar, and I always put it on my desk at school. So one for me and one to give away. So it's another calendar that I can give away. They're starting this new sumo like cute things. I don't know. So this is just a towel, hand towel, but it's all these cute sumo foods or something. I don't know. You guys know more about this than me. I'll try to do some research and in the welcome video find out more about this, but I just thought it was cute, so I bought it. So if you're interested in that, that's up for grabs. Got a bunch of the regular small towels. Buddha, of course, pink. Gotta be pink. Takayasu, gotta love that. Okay, so I got 5 of those. What else did I get? Oh, the last few things I got here. Ooh, I forgot about this. Okay. All right. I got a box of trump cards. Can we take these out? I don't know why Ura is on the ace. I bought these a long time ago, and probably in the Asashoru Hakuho era. So my set has a whole set of different wrestlers. It has a picture of the Kokugikan. So they're nice playing cards with pictures of sumo wrestlers on them, but much more up to date for 2023. So that's easy for me to mail. I also just thought this was cute and bought it. It's just a little coin purse, but with sumo wrestlers on it. It says made in Japan there. And so yeah, you get a lot of coins in Japan. We don't have like a $1 bill or a $5 bill. Our first note is 1,000 yen, which used to be about $10. Not these days. So you get a 500 yen coin, a 100 yen coin, and then the other coins. And I bought this. So this is the other cute thing. And I believe it's a pin badge. There's 10 different designs, but I just bought this for me. So I'm going to open it. Is it by Sanrio? It says San X. I wonder if that's an offshoot of Sanrio. Because it definitely looks kind of like Hello Kitty style cute type of thing. All right, if I can open this easily. Here we go. So it's a mystery. You don't know what you're getting. Yeah, so it's just a pin badge. And I got Shirokuma, white bear, with a picture of Mount Fuji on his Keisho Mawashi. I don't know. So there you go. So obviously I have to wear that now everywhere I go in the world. I'll just wear it all around Guam and let people look at me. Okay, so just a whole bunch of stuff. Towels, fans, calendars, big towels, small towels, the calendar, and the program, the clear files, all that kind of stuff. So lots to give away, and that'll keep me well stocked for 2024 in the January contest and the March contest, etc. So thank you to all of you for your donations, your going by PayPal. Thank you to all my regular PayPal people. I'm going to give you a quick shout out because some of you have stuck with me for so long. Alan, James, Donna, Jessica, Rocky, Steven, Sean, Anne, Andy, Erica, Diarmud, and Pear, or P-E-R. I need to know how to say your name, Pear. I'm going to say Pear, and if I'm way wrong, please correct me. They've signed up and been on. Some of them have been on sending me a monthly little bit of money via PayPal for years now. And so that's very much appreciated. All the people that have joined the channel membership, which is the same kind of thing. The difference is, YouTube gets a small percentage of that money. But that's great too. And then anybody that sent a one-time donation, that sent a super chat thanks or anything like that, I really do appreciate it. Help me go to Fukuoka. It helped me buy all this fun stuff to give away. I recently donated $20 to the Dallas Sumo Club on Twitter because they're trying to get their own dohyo at this gymnasium that they have where they do events and sumo demonstrations and stuff. So that's great and a worthwhile thing. I paid it forward in 2023. Remember when I said, for every membership, I'd donate $1, and every donation that 1 month, and I think I ended up donating $123 or something to Convoy of Hope, because it was the time, I think, when the terrible fires had hit Maui, and so they helped people there, and you guys are all part of that. So yeah, we've done some good with the channel this year, and we've had a lot of fun watching sumo. I thought it was a really exciting tournament. I miss Okonomi. He's in color now again, if you noticed. And I'm wearing one of my favorite designs from my own little shop, which the link will be down in the description. And long sleeves because it's cold outside. And I really like this design. It's even over there on the pillow that I have. So yeah, if you want to go by there, that helps the channel too, and you can get some nice gear, especially my size gear. At so many times, you see things like, come buy our merch, and then it's like 2XL is the biggest size they have. So for big people like moi, not big enough. What else? I think that's it, guys. So yeah, so reach out if you're a second place winner. The three first place winners, I hope you respond to the email so we can figure that situation out. And we'll do it all again in January. I love doing the contest. My team did terrible, but that's okay. I was rooting for him anyway. And yeah, like I said, I'll be in Guam right at the beginning, but we'll work it out. I'll probably just do stuff early because I'll be on vacation from school leading up to the January tournament. And yeah, have a great holiday. Enjoy your December. Don't let the holidays overwhelm you and get too frantic. It's not that important. Gifts are great, but they're not important. What's more important is you spend time with the people you love, right? And you reach out and you're good to each other. And I have some good friends here in Japan that I hope to spend some time with in the holidays. So that'll be great. Yeah. And join me again in January, and we'll do it. We'll see where everybody's at. And the big question, will Terunofuji show up? Will he be back on the dohyo? And can Kirishima win again and become the next Yokozuna? So some exciting stuff coming up. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. Peace. Take care.